create a thumbnail for this video, but oh, maybe I should wipe the camera off. That might help. So we've got a bike lock here. We've got a fence here. We've got a green box here. We've got this green box here. So to give you some background, we've gone live 3 days in a row on TikTok trying to look for this cache. So it has not been easy to find it. Let me know if you have any ideas. So we've looked all over this. We'll start from square one. Well, look wherever you want to look. We've looked in the storm drain. Didn't find it there. We've looked all over there. We've looked at this tree. We've looked at inside of this green box. Let me know your guesses here. We've tried a bunch of combinations. Tried a lot of combinations. Didn't find it there. We've looked in the fence all over. Haven't found it there. You're not late. We just started. So I've been looking the last 3 days on TikTok Live, and I said, you know what I told them on TikTok? I was like, you guys, I gotta come look for this cache on YouTube. Like, I gotta show the YouTube people this cache. So I'm gonna give you guys the cache code as well. We've learned a lot. 0303, I would try that for the combo, but there's no zeros on here. So the numbers only go from 1 to 6. So the numbers go from 1 to 6. Could anyone, Karmic, do you have the geocache code? Can somebody that came from TikTok let us know what the geocache code is? I don't want to pause the live for you guys. I don't want to just give it away. But I think it's AJWP1. So if you want to look for it, the actual cache descriptions, you can definitely do that. Also, while you're all here, hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. Thank you all for joining. Look on the electric box. So this is one thing I'll give you guys, since I said we're starting at square one. So I've done this 3 days in a row, and the one thing I've learned is it's not on this electric box. So that's the one thing. I know it's not going to be on the electric box. 4386, that could not be the code because, whoa, just heard like a bird right nearby. This only goes up to the number 6. So there couldn't be an 8. Try 6. Okay. We'll do all 6s. Tried that. Nope. 1, 3, 6, 4. So this is a micro. Has anybody commented what the... I'm going to pin the comment once I find it. Hold on. I'm going to go look. AJWP1. So here, I'm going to comment that. AJWP1. How do I add AJWP1? AJWP1. What the heck? How do I comment on this? Alright, AJWP1 is the geocache code if you want to look at. We've had people guess these rocks. I've looked for these rocks. It is not inside of the rocks. I have guessed, I feel like every code. 0000. There is no zeros on this. The cracked sidewalks, that's a good idea. What about this? You know, I've thought about maybe it's hidden in here somewhere. And I'll just go ahead and show you what I see. Not it. That is not it. So I too thought it would be down in there. It is absolutely not down in there. A lot of people also said this sign. Try numbers from the sign. We couldn't do 2952. There's no 9s. 5664. Where are we getting these numbers from? Where is everyone? 5664. Any weird colored grass? That's a good guess, actually. Weird colored grass. Not really. There's a few leaves. Another thing that I've seen over here is right here. And I was thinking maybe it was going to be under here, but you can't guess it. There's no clue, so there's no hint for this cache. That's kind of the crazy part. But this does not pull up here. Yo, 150 people. All of you hit that like button right now. Hit that thumbs up button. Thank you all for joining. Let's keep hearing some guesses. I'm thinking, here, how about this? Let's try this. Let's try. I've looked under this. I've done this on TikTok as well, but still can't find it. We see the likes coming in. Keep hitting that thumbs up button. Looks like a rock was on the dirt patch. Okay, I'll try it in a second. Not under that. Not under that. And so the only hint we get is it's not on that side of the fence. So we know we don't have to go to that side of the fence. And I just seriously think with it being a micro that it's going to be like under one of these. So it is a micro. Dig into the ground. I've looked all over these posts. Looked inside of this. Looked behind the sign. Okay, so we haven't done that on YouTube yet. So, yes, I thought it was these maybe, right? One of these could be like a fake screw. They're not. Those are actually what holds the sign up. So then I looked behind the sign. 5265. So I looked behind the sign. Check the branches on the tree. Okay, so here, you guys are going to help me. Trust me, I've thought of all of this. And this is a 3 difficulty. So let me know if you see anything. You see anything yet? The terrain rating is only a 1.5, so I don't think that it's going to be up inside that tree. We've had a lot of comments say, oh, go up in the tree, but I don't think that's going to be it. It's a 3 difficulty rating and a 1.5 terrain. So if it was up in the tree, I think it'd be at least a 3 terrain rating. I'm just out here in my neighborhood looking like a crazy person. I live a few miles away from here, so I've come back to this cache every day, 3 days in a row. Favorite YouTuber, yo, thank you so much. Also, while you guys are here, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button. Thank you for joining. Keep trying to guess it. I cannot believe I still haven't found it. Try the numbers on the electrical box. So there's not 4 numbers. That's part of the... There's BE19, BE19, and then it looks like a 30. So here's the thing, this doesn't go to 19. So I would think maybe 1930. But check for any holes in the tree. Okay. I like where we're thinking, especially with it being a micro. This hider's other last cache was in a tree. You found it last year. Remember anything from it? Huh. What was the name? Binary pretzels. I don't necessarily. It has to be the lock somehow. I kind of thought so too, but I actually also had a commenter say that this lock, they checked Google Earth, and this lock has been here for a while. So trust me when I tell you, so we've had TikTok lives the last 3 days. We've had thousands of people join us, and we have not been able to successfully find the cache yet. We've been only going live on TikTok, but I was like, I gotta come live on YouTube where everyone's at too, and at least show them, demonstrate this hunt for them. I'm really hoping that I find it on live. That is the goal. I want to find it while I am live, but I don't even know if that's gonna be a possibility, to be honest with you, because I've spent like 2 hours, and I haven't found it yet. It's a little discouraging, but the chat keeps me going. You guys give me energy. Oh, we were also told, come check over here, the storm drains. Maybe the storm drains will have them. But, and we also just found this item today. This is not the cache, but I've done this one. Try all the screws. Okay, we also tried this one. Try all the screws. Which screws? Engravings on the tree. Let's see. I have messaged the cache owner, but I don't want them to give it away because this is a really fun hunt. They just said it's not the electric box, and so that's the one thing I know. 3223. Let's try 32. 3223. Yo, does not work. So the cache owner checked on it not yesterday but the day before, and it 100% was still here. So that's the thing. Check the screws. Okay, I've already done that, but oh, the other thing is, check this out. So there's this nail sitting on top of this that I've tried to pull out, right? Doesn't that look like it's a little inconspicuous? Oh, this is not it. Yo, check out this shirt also, by the way. Check out the Mac. Got any Mac Miller fans? Let's go. Let's go. The description says you also do not need to go on this side of the fence, so that is one giveaway that I think no matter what it is on that side of the fence, that's like the one thing I know for sure. No. Wait, we're getting a lot of guesses. What's 5242? 5242. Nope. Nope. Check these screws. I have definitely looked at both of these screws. I've looked behind the sign. Yo, hit that like button. 160 of us in here. Round of applause. W's in the chat. Let's go. We're gonna find this. Push the nail. Okay, pushing the screws. Pushing the nail. Over 200 people. What's good, everyone? We've been looking for this cache for quite some time on TikTok. Oh, what about these posts, right? These posts definitely look a bit off. Right? Especially right here. Doesn't this look like it's a bit different? But I thought maybe this would come off. It does not. It does not come off. Kind of a bummer. This is the most people we've ever had in a YouTube live. Give yourself a round of applause. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. We're going to find this cache. If it's the death of me. We've looked for 3 days. Not like 3 days straight. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're getting 1, 2, 3, 4s. Is there something that kind of tipped you off on that? What makes you guys think it could be 1, 2, 3, 4? There we go. And no, it is not 1, 2, 3, 4. The name of the cache is the name of this street. So it's Pearl Jensen. So we've got Pearl Jensen. Over 300 people in here. Let's go. You guys are wilding out. Wilding out. If you think you might know the number code, let me know. It is not the bike lock. I agree. I don't think it is either. I think it's going to be inside of this fence somehow. What's up, everyone? Good to see all of you. Not the bike lock. I'm reading a lot of not the bike locks. It's got to be in one of these little spots. I swear I've looked under everyone, though. I've got to kind of think outside the box at this point. I mean, if I've been here for 3 days searching, I've got to be doing something wrong. Like, what am I? I think the bike lock's a red herring. I kind of agree. I think the bike lock was here before, but I'm not 100% sure if that's the case. Where else should I try? Power box does have numbers on it. So the power box, we do have numbers, BE. So it's 1930, but the bike lock does not go up to 9. So pretty much shut that down immediately. Check the street sign. So ground zero's right over here, you know. Maybe that doesn't hurt. So ground zero's like right in that area, but might at least come try, since Pearl Jensen is the name of it. And I have found them inside of these, but not this time. Dang it. We've got 700 people in this live. What's good? We are searching our best right now. Let me know if you can think of any 4-digit codes that might be of value. I've never even had close to this many people on live at once. We're breaking records. Everyone hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Good to see you guys. Let me know if you have any guesses. This is crazy. 2010, so there's no zeros. That's the thing of this. What's the size? I believe the size is micro. So that's another thing. It's a micro cache. So it's got to be very small. And somebody said check the cracks of the sidewalk. Maybe that could be it. That's not it. What about here? That's not it either. And so ground zero's right in this location over here. Let's see, it's not there either. And I refuse to log a DNF here. Even though I've done it the last 2 days. We have tried to look for this 2 days in a row. We've got over 300 people. I've had a few thousand on TikTok, which is crazy. So we've got a lot of people that want me to find this cache. Trust me, nobody wants to find it more than I do, because I have been out here in the freezing cold. My phone died the first time. We're at 25%, so we're still good right now, but I'm going to be really bummed if I don't find it. It's got to be somewhere obvious. 1991. What is good, everyone? This is the most watched live in Hullsome YouTube history, so congratulations to yourself. Make sure to like this. Make sure to subscribe so it's not the last live that you see either. What do we think? Is it going to be in one of these fence posts? What is that? No, that would be too easy. You know, that does not look very inviting. What about that? That doesn't look very inviting either. No. What if I go like lift this up? Is it under that? No. Can't believe how many people we've got on this live. This is crazy. Might be under the fence post when you move it. That's kind of what I'm thinking, trying right now. So that one barely moves. No, those like barely even move. You saw a nail on the fence, so yes, there is a nail right here. We've definitely thought it could be the nail. It certainly is not the nail, though. So right here, you saw it? Who saw it? Where is it? Where is it? People keep saying yesterday they kept seeing something blue inside the fence, but I don't know what they're talking about. Oh, here's another thing. This is split right here. So right here I was thinking maybe this is it. I just tried to pull the screw. I've tried to do every combination under the sun, literally. 2597, so there's only 1 through 6 on this. So there's no zeros, there's no 9s. So that's part of it. Between the two fences, there's a hole. Yeah. So by the sign, right below it back there. No. No. Over 600 people. This is crazy. This is absolutely crazy. We've never had this many people. Shout out to all of you. Make sure to hit that like and subscribe button. take it out. You can't take the fence. You cannot take these out. So there's no way. Let's see, maybe it's under here. Get the sign off. It's not behind the sign, so well, look, trust me, I've looked in these places. Behind the sign. See? Nothing. Fake rocks? Fake rocks, that could be it. That definitely could be it. Let's see. But we've pretty much picked up all these rocks. I feel like I might have done this on YouTube already too. But we have looked all over. What's good, everyone? We've got a lot of numbers guessing. That's the geocache code. AJWP1 is the code. No, not this. Ground under the sign. Try that. Alright, we're getting down below 20% battery. Maybe it's the second post. We looked at the first one. Maybe it's the second post. This is crazy. I've never searched this long for a 3 difficulty rating. Between TikTok and YouTube. Oh, we got a little pup here. Hi. Hello. Hello. So cute. You're just hanging around, huh? So I know it's not on that side of the fence. Puppers. Speaking of pups, I gotta go walk my own pup. I've got a little toy Aussie back at home who definitely misses me because I've spent an hour here again today looking for the cache. It was posted about a month ago. Part of the hard part of this cache is it's only been found like 7 or 8 times. So there's no pictures in the activity log or anything. That's what kind of makes it tougher than normal, but who knows? I don't think it's that lock. Check the generator. I've already looked all over here, and I have not seen it anywhere over here. Actually, the cache owner also reached out and said it's not there. So, yeah. So I'm glad I brought it to you, YouTube. This is my most successful watch live ever. It's been a blast. Unfortunately, my phone's going to die soon. We're going to give it another couple minutes, so we'll keep trying. Let me know your best guesses before we leave, but we're going to have to avenge a DNF. This has been 3 times in a row now that I've been looking for this cache. There is an awesome travel bug hotel right down the road. Try the tree. So we could go find the travel bug hotel as well. If anyone's interested in doing that, let me know. Of course I stream. I do live streams. Sometimes I play video games. Sometimes I geocache. A live DNF. You guys were here to see Hullsome. This might be my first live DNF ever, which is crazy. Here for any caches. Let's go. Do you guys say yes to the travel bug hotel? Yes. Lift the fence post, okay. Lifted that. I might do a live stream with the travel bug hotel tomorrow. Invest in a battery pack. I 100% agree I should have one, but I also just got to get home to walk my dogs. That's one of the big things. Yeah, that's what we've got to do. I've got to be a good dog parent right now because we're about an hour into this search. But no, this is not pre-recorded. That's how I'm answering you right now. I'm kind of just going where everyone tells me to go. But everyone, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. We're going to come back here. I will definitely live stream it. I'm going to find this cache on live. It's going to happen. Whoa. Yeah, my phone is about to die. That is all the more reason. But yes, I do need a battery pack. Anyways, We're going to find this on live. We will find it soon. I promise you. So hit that like button. Make sure to subscribe so you can see my other videos.